Alright, here's our fascinating load. And we got one box sitting inside that side box on the trailer. Alright, so we are picking up this load. Good afternoon, by the way. Going to Ogdensburg, New York, which is up by Messina. It's going to Lowe's up there. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. I think it's the one I pass all the time when I'm leaving Messina. Really gotta do something different with this GPS. What the heck is that? Oh, what are you gonna do? Stupid thing off. Oh. My GPS is giving me all sorts of problems because this this cigarette lighter went out. This one's still working, but this one's a piece of crap. So, alright, we have 18 skids and then the one box, 43 pounds. A total of 20, no, what the heck am I reading here? 34,742 pounds. Nice and light load. I mean, it's not light, but it's not extremely heavy either. So as this GPS pops back up, we can talk about that. I just finished cutting some holes in the bug screen, and I tell you what I'm ready to do. Just yank that bug screen out of there and just leave it like that for right now. As long as I get paid tomorrow, I'm going to order up the new grill, which comes with a bug screen. And that bug screen is like really thick. But for now, I punctured a bunch of holes in it, and I got 3 or 4 bungees kind of pulling it towards the grill, so it's not rubbing up against my AC condenser. I don't want that thing to go out again. I dealt with that 2 years ago when I was with Schneider. And those things, the price isn't too bad, but then, I mean, I could do it myself, but then I would also have to still take it in to have it serviced, to have the system filled up and tested for leaks and whatnot. So at that point, it makes no sense for me to do it. I'll just take it to somebody and have them do it, which will probably cost me 800 bucks. I don't want to do that. Let's see. This thing's sending us 414 miles. I think the load only calls for 3-something. 316 miles. 360 miles. It's taken us 90 out to Syracuse, up 81. So let's see what happens when we change it up. When we do compare toll versus non-toll. Now the other day, well, Friday for you guys for when I programmed it, but Sunday, yesterday when I left the house, it was trying to tell me that 90 was a no toll road. And I think they just did it again. I don't know why it's not classifying 90 as a toll road. And I zoomed in. I zoomed down in on it to see if it was actually going on 90. Stupid. Alright, let's just try preferences. Do 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 do. I'll show you guys. So it's calculating the second route now. Alright. Now this stuff makes no sense. See, now blue, they're telling me is $7.32. I don't think so. It's like $42. And it's on the toll road. You can see it right there. It's on 90. Alright, so if we do this one more time, compare, show. This must have just happened in the last update, because I never used to have problems like this. I'll have to try to update it tonight or when I get back home with Wi-Fi. Alright. Oh, see, now it's showing me $7.32 still. Before it wasn't showing me that. This is the other crap that pisses me off. If you don't pay attention to your GPS, it'll do this to you. So just by doing this, it adds on double this. Maybe not. Actually, it's probably even more than double. If I dragged that line up there, it'd probably be even more. But if I went just this way, took the Mass Pike, and then right up into 87, and then took the back way up there, the mileage would be a lot shorter. But it doesn't show me that because it wants me to take this way. These people must be all in freaking cahoots. New York went to the GPS and said, listen, send the guys this way and we'll give you some money for setting the programming up that way. Alright, let's try it this way. We are going to Lowe's in Ogdensburg, New York. Oh, it won't let me do it because I'm recording. So let's type this. Check the address, 4th Street extension. Alright, give me directions. Alright, so according to this, we have the first route, which we shoot straight up to 90 and to Albany, and then we could take this to Utica and then take a back road from Utica basically up to Fort Drum, and then take the back road that we need to take up to Ogdensburg. Or we can come this route here. Newcomb, Long Island, Long Lake, Tupper Lake, Childwood. Alright, so 363 miles versus 357 miles. Alright, we might get lucky and get paid tomorrow like we should anyway. Like we're supposed to, but see what happens. So we're going to go to our next handy dandy notebook. And not just rely on the GPS and look at these routes better. So we are going to Ogdensburg. And I think that wanted me to go. I still got it pulled up here on the GPS. Yeah, up to 56. 56 to 68. Alright, there's 68. So that'll work too. I don't know if it actually wants us to go on 68. So a lot of the times what I also do is I'll get a general idea of which way I want to go. Like I want to take the back way because it's, first of all, I don't have to spend all that money in tolls. and second of all, it's less miles, so I actually save money by not hitting tolls, and I save money by not using as much fuel. And not using as much fuel for two different reasons. One, not as many miles, and two, not as fast of speeds. So my speeds would be more 55, 60 than 65, 70. You do cause a little bit more fuel usage by the back roads because of stop and go. So I guess it could balance itself out as far as that goes, but definitely still saving more by using the less miles. And that depends on how many times I actually have to stop and go through, if it's going to burn up more fuel. But at this point where it showed it had that extra loop here, I would take the blue line, the toll road, over to Albany and then take 87 up from there. I wouldn't do all that extra nonsense, and the reason it did that was because it's toll versus non-toll. I didn't think about that until just now. So looking at the book here, we'll be coming up to Albany, getting over to here. So we're going to go just north of Albany up to exit 23, and then we're going to take route 28 and route 30. It looks like up to route 3, up to route 56, to New York 68, which will run us right into Ogdensburg. And then tomorrow we'll run 81 straight down to Syracuse. Probably take 90 out to Rochester, 390 down to Arkport to pick up our load on Wednesday. But unless I find something small, there's a possibility of doing something going to like Lancaster, Pennsylvania or something like that. That's always a possibility. Which would leave my deadhead just about the same amount. It would just be a difference of picking up Wednesday afternoon versus picking up Wednesday morning, which is where I really want to be. It's really what I want to do. I want to pick up first thing Wednesday morning. And I'm not sure what we're going to do from there. That delivers back over here in Connecticut. And I think I'm pretty much going to be trying to do them nurseries non-stop now. So it might end up getting pushed out to Monday morning of next week. Try to grab something for the end of the week. And then Monday morning try to get another one. And try to do that all of next week. But I don't know. We got a couple things going on in the next couple weeks. Easter's coming up. I plan on going to visit somebody at the end of this week. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. So we have roughly 380 to 400 miles to go. I'll program it a little bit more once we get out of here. Get back up to Springfield on the 90. And I'll take another look at it and we'll go from there. And I'll let you know what we did tonight when we get done. So we'll see you tonight. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.